Okay, so in this video, we're going to be learning about the single consonants. So what I want to let you know right off the bat is that there are single consonants, double consonants, triple consonants, and quadruple consonants. And so in this video, it's only going to cover the single ones, which are the very most basic. So I hope this video will help you out on reading, writing, and pronouncing single consonants. They are the building block, pretty much, of all the other consonants as well, just to let you know. All right, let's get into it. All right, so these are basic consonants. These are the single letter consonants. I'm going to teach these to you first, and then I'm going to teach you the double consonants, and then I'm going to teach you triple and quadruple consonants. Oh my gosh, triple and quadruple? Are you kidding me? English doesn't do that. Why is Hmong so hard? It's not hard. It's actually pretty easy. Anyways, so the single consonants, I'm actually going to try to go over this pretty slowly because I have 10 minutes to do this. So I'm going to try to help you out as much as possible. But if I get cut short, then I'm sorry about that. But it's a video. You can pause, you can go back, you can replay. For the most part, single consonants are not hard. 紧要, that means not hard. Okay? So when I say it's not hard, I say most of them aren't hard. There are a few of the single consonants that are actually pretty difficult for non-natives to pronounce because they are so different from English letters. I mean, we use English letters, but they are pronounced very differently. So as you can see, if you already read, the letter C is actually pretty difficult. So if you say the word jaw, then you're close, but that's just not it. You have to say jaw with only your tongue. Now to do that, put your tongue on the top of your mouth, on the roof of your mouth, your whole tongue, not just the tip, but your whole tongue on the top of your mouth, on the roof of your mouth, I'm sorry. So if you put it up there and then you try to say jaw without moving your jaw, then you're pretty close to a C. So I'm going to pronounce that. Jaw, 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 jaw. So it's very difficult for non-natives to pronounce that, but if you give it practice, it'll be super easy, trust me. So moving on, D is exactly how it is in English, D as in dog. There are a few consonants that you just really shouldn't get mixed up, and these are D, R, and T. These are all pronounced differently, but if you ask a Hmong person to pronounce them for you, you're not going to tell a difference at all. But over time, you'll see the difference. So D is exactly as English. D is in dog. So F as in far. H as in hey. K is one tricky one. It's a combination of K, of an English K and an English G. So you just want to say ga, ga, ga. It might kind of sound like I'm saying just a G, but I'm adding a little k on the beginning of it, but there's more G than there is K. So ga, ga, like that. Ga. L as in law. M as in may. N as in no. P is the next tricky one, and that's a combination of P and B. So earlier on in the vowel video, for the singular vowel A, I wrote the word ba, which means flower. So ba. So you want to say a little P and a little B at the same time. So ba, ba, ba. That one's kind of tricky. Ask a native. They're probably best equipped to help you out with that one. Q is the next tricky one. This is a G with your throat. Very far in the back of your throat. You're going to put your tongue on the top of your mouth, on the roof of your mouth again, and you're going to go gaw, 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 gaw. That one's a tricky one. You might need to ask a native for that one, but if you give enough practice, if you listen to how I say it enough, You'll get it. It's really not that hard. Just try not to over exaggerate it, because if you end up over exaggerating it, you might end up adding an N on the beginning of it, and that is not good because that is another consonant and that will be a different word. So try to just say it without over exaggerating it. Caw, 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 caw. Kind of like that. R, as you noticed, I gave it 3 chili peppers. 못하는 벨루고자. Yeah, 벨루고자. Have you guys eaten gao with 벨루고자? Oh man, it's jinjina. But I put 벨루고자 because R is very difficult. Very difficult for English speakers, non-native Hmong speakers. It's tough because, like I said, it's very close to a D and it's very close to a T in a way. I don't know how to explain that better, but I wrote down the word draw. And so if you put your tongue where, like right where you would pronounce the DR in draw, that's the correct position for an R. But what you want to do is you kind of want to build up a little pressure in your mouth before you actually say it. So listen to me say it. Dao, 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 dao. So it's very difficult, but I think with a little practice, you'll be able to do it. The next one will be S, and that's just like SH as in shotgun, sucker, I get the front seat. It's kind of like that. Just shh, as in you're shushing someone, like be quiet, so shh. A T is the next semi-difficult one. It's not that hard, really. It's probably one of the easier hard ones. Sorry, I had to cough. But this one, I drew a little diagram rather than giving you a word because the diagram will probably help you a little bit better. So if you see that the top part is the roof of your mouth, and that little line that comes down off of the roof of your mouth, that's your teeth. And then that little thing right there, that's your tongue. So you want to put your tongue on the back of your top teeth and then say tao, 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 tao. And so that's a very pivotal letter. You're always going to say that letter. So the next word is V as in volleyball, because you know how Hmong people do. I went to a tournament once and I saw this one Hmong kid. Like, y'all are short. Like, honestly, all of you guys are pretty short. But you guys got hops. No joke. I saw this one Hmong kid. He was probably about maybe 5'5", maybe 5'6" or so. I'm only 5'7", so I'm pretty short too. But I saw this one Hmong kid, maybe about 5'5", and this kid probably had like, I kid you not, like a 3-foot vertical. It was insane. I don't know how that kid did it, but dang, you guys got hops. Volleyball. V as in volleyball. Not hard. X is S, pretty much. It's like an English S. So X, you would say super. Don't get that mixed up with the Hmong S, because the Hmong S is an SH, but the Hmong X is an S. So don't get those mixed up. The last 2 letters will be Y as in YOLO. I hate that word. I don't know why I put that on here, but I really do hate that word. You don't only live once. You don't. Like, I mean, if you're religious and stuff like that, you do believe that you live again, pretty much. But you don't live once. That's just gonna get you in a whole heap of trouble. But it's the same pronunciation. Y as in YOLO. I don't even know why I pronounce that like I'm having fun with it. I really hate that word. Next up is Z. And that, if you know the word azure, it's kind of like, I believe it's a color, I think. Like an azure sky and stuff like that. But the Z in there makes the zh sound. Zh. So zh, azure, azure. All right, so those are all the singular consonants. They aren't too difficult. It will pick up in difficulty as you start adding more consonants on with them, but it's not too hard. I'm pretty sure you'll get the hang of it. And hey, look, I'm at like 925 right now. I'm doing pretty good. I took up all the time. But anyways, the other difficult ones like C, R, and T, or C, Q, R, and T. Those are the most difficult ones. I'll pronounce them again for you real quick. C is pronounced jaw, jaw, jaw. Q is pronounced gaw, gaw, gaw. And then R is jaw, jaw, jaw. And T is dao, dao, dao. And I really hope you can really hear the difference without seeing me say it. So yeah, sorry about that. Shouldn't be too bad. Anyways, see you in the next video, which will be double consonants.